Good morning, my name is Susan Jane and I'm the Intuitist. Now I've just come in under the mangroves here so I could have a bit of a chat with you. The reason why, the tide is just starting to run and it's dragging me around a little bit. So I've hooked up on a tree, hang on, you'll see over here, hooked up on a tree so I don't go too far and I can just talk to you because this information that I want to give to you is gentle. I need to be a little bit gentle with it. So what I wanted to talk to you today is the difference between intuition and religion. Now, I'm talking about religion in general. I'm not talking about anyone's particular religion, and it is not a negative, it is just the differences. Now, the differences between religion and intuition, there's a few, and obviously we can break it right down into and go quite crazy, but I'm not going to do that. The main things are the information that we receive, the guidance that we get, and the focus that we have. Now, in most religions, and I'm not saying all of them because I don't know all of them, I only know a few of them, but one of the main things is the focus. Now, with intuition, the focus is all internal. With religion, the focus is often external. So when I'm saying this, I mean when you need to focus on something and you want an intuitive response from it, you go within, you get your guidance from within. And that's how you get your understanding and your information that way. Now, that's not about being selfish, that's about being self-aware. So your focus is always internal when it's about intuition. You'll see signs that are external, but it's always about what's going on within you. The focus for religion is often external. So they talk about an external God or external being. They'll often talk about the different people that were in the religion, Buddha, Moses. They'll talk about, I'm falling off, Jesus, all the different types of spiritual guidance that we have. So a lot of it is very external. So very much focusing on those, asking for forgiveness externally, asking for help externally. Whereas with intuition, it's all about being internal. Now, I know with religion that God is within us, so that's probably where I go. If God is within us, then we can talk and go within to get our answers, because going within allows us to be who we are. It brings together all the elements instead of looking for an idealized aspect externally. So that's the difference between the focus. The other thing is about the information. Now, with information, intuition, it flows naturally. It flows naturally to you. You can ask the questions and it will come the way it needs to come. So, and again, you could say that's the way God delivers it, and that's great, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. That's just another word for me, so that's cool. But with religion, organised religion, the information is very constructed. Every time you have a problem, you go to a book, you go to somebody else external, and you get your information or you get your guidance. So that's a very big difference between intuition and an organised religion. You're getting your information externally. It's not necessarily flowing, it is constructed. It is all in the book, written down, and things like that. So, and again, that's not a bad thing. It's our guidance, but it's empowering the book, not empowering you. It's empowering the religion, not necessarily empowering you. So I find it flowing naturally to me. I know that that's where I need to go and what I need to do in this time and space where I am. Now, the third thing that I want to talk about is the guidance. So we've had the information, but it's that guidance. Now, with the guidance from your intuition, it's about freedom. It's the freedom to be who you are, what you are, where you are, what's happening with you, to take into into consideration everything that's going on in your world, because it's coming from you. So, although intuition is inner guidance and inner help and understanding, we are still as a spiritual being connected to a collective consciousness. So it's not just about us, it's about that guidance coming through. However, with religion, the guidance has its consequences. If you don't do it this way, these are your consequences. Now, that starts to make things, and this is an organised religion, that starts to make things very awkward and uncomfortable. Even in all religions, if you don't believe in this, then there are the consequences. If you don't do this, then there are the consequences. So the guidance you're getting isn't free. The guidance you're getting doesn't have the option for you to take it on board or to let it go. And that, again, doesn't sit so well with me. So they're the three main differences that I found with religion and intuition. There are a lot of positives. Religion can really increase your awareness. It can really open up your mind, and there's a lot of positives, which I'll talk about in another blog. But this was more just about the differences between the two. Differences between intuition and religion by the information we get, by the guidance we receive, and the focus, what we have our focus on. So I'm Susan Jane. I'm going to keep on paddling. It's a beautiful little spot in here. You can't usually get in here because the tide isn't usually this high. As you can see by those trees, it's just starting to drop now. So I'm going to have to get out before I get bogged up. And I will talk to you tomorrow. So all the very best. Have a great day, and bye for now.